God bless you. This year 2027. Come to you from my kitchen to talk about the stages of life. The first stage come together. It's the two parts of what you will become. Your mother and dad. Their DNAs individually are met inside your mother. It's called conception. And from then on, you begin to grow at growth life like a plant on a vine. The mother is a tree of life for you, and all the food is supplied from your mother. From the tree of love, and you grow like a plant. You know how to grow because you have intelligence. Because life has begun the minute of conception. I don't care what they say. You know how to be you. An apple tree knows how to be an apple, a seed. Orange tree, how to be orange. So you have knowledge. You have intelligence. You are alive, knowing how to do something. Even though you can't tell me how you did it later on in life, but you do know how to do it. Then you are born. And then you grow. At a really small age, you are considered a baby, and then you're a long young child. You have all these stages of life where you get older and older until you become an adult, then an old person, then an elderly, all these stages, then death. But during these stages of life, you have a choice to make. Christ has come that you may be conceived again. Not like you were at the beginning, the first conceived. Spirit image is added to you, something that you didn't have before, by a choice of believing in God. Now this is automatically added, this spirit life, the image of Christ. It's automatically added. But the birth has not come. The birth will not come until after you have died. Then you can be a live birth or a dead birth. That's the only difference between eternal damnation or eternal life. What kind of birth you are. Just not all children are born alive. Fleshly, same as spiritual. But just because you was never born alive, fleshy, doesn't mean God didn't find a way. See, it's up to God to make the way, not you to figure out how He did it, what He did. Well, once you're born again, and that's after your death, you join God in the heaven, and you grow in a different form. You no longer need to have sex. You no longer need to have marriage, because that just doesn't happen there. You are a different form. The way you multiply is different than the way you did before. Everything is different, and everything is beyond your imagination of glory and riches. That's some of the stages I wanted to talk about. The stages of life. And within the spiritual realm, there's bound to be a stages of spiritual life that never seem to end. Because we understand the stages of celestial life, how we grow little by little until we eventually one day die. Hope we have a long life. Some of us don't. But we go through our stages of one breath at a time, one day at a time. These are stages. There are stages about everything, stages of how we think, how we conceive ideals, how we do everything we do. It's done in stages. God created the heavens and earth stages. He had the beginning, before time, day 1, day 2, and day 3, all the way through day 9. And He had a way He done everything. So the way you grow, it's set up, and it cannot change, never will change. From the beginning, two people have always came from two other people. They always had to be born. Nobody came in this world, not even Adam, without being born. Nobody will come in this world a second time without being born. And birth and conception, it's two different things. Birth comes after death. Nobody alive has been born again yet. They have only been conceived by the blood of Christ. See, if you think about birth, when a birth comes, it comes through blood and death. Death to one kind, death, the fruit of you fall off the tree. The bloom comes out of the tree. The flower of life comes out of the woman. And it separates itself to become a new life. A life as a peach, life as an apple, a life as a baby. Whatever that seed might have produced. And we enjoy that however we do. Now, I'm not telling you have to decide to say conceived again every time you say born again. I'm just telling you that's a better translation of the word that we use in English for born again, conceived again. Because you conceived again with the image of Christ. See, first time you conceived, you was conceived with the image of your mom and dad. Now you conceive with the image of Christ and God, their image. Image of spirit, a whole different image, one more powerful. That's why I want to talk so little about this and so much about this in a way. Just to give you some ideas of stages of life. I can find stages in everything I look, and I want you to think on these stages. I don't say you have to do anything. I enjoy just talking, sharing my heart with you. And I hope you enjoyed this. I'm about to the last part of the stage where I say God bless your heart with a holy kiss blown your way from Roy. And thank you for coming and listening. And hope I didn't bore you too much because my time is almost ended with this YouTube. Well, God bless your heart. I'm going to end now, whether time is all the way out or not. You might have a little bit of me floating through the edge after I'm gone. Well, God bless your heart with a holy kiss blowing your way, Roy. Thank you and have a wonderful day.